Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this new Stamperia Live with Vicky Papaioannou in Stamps. Da-da! Hola, Vicky.
Hi
Hi.
everyone. Hi
Hi,
Omar.
Vicky. How are you?
Hi
I'm
everyone.
fine. I'm fine. And you?
I'm very fine. I see your beautiful tree at the back. I hope everyone is living in that Christmas spirit. Everything is decorated. The smell, the atmosphere, everything. It's
Christmas is
nice.
coming. Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes. And thank you so
it's
much
getting
for being with
cold.
us during the marathon. It was an
Oh, it was fun.
incredible day.
I
An
could be
incredible.
with Stamperia either way, either if I was hosting or doing a project or just watching. So it's a fun day for me. I take the day off.
Happy Monday,
Hi.
yes. Ciao, è lunedì, lunes, hi, the Monday. You know, Monday are very complicated, but today we have a very, very interesting live about this stamp set by Vicky Papaioannou. And let me put your screen big, your desk big, so we can have an
Yes.
overview and we can see this very peculiar set of stamps that allowed you to create several beautiful, incredible ideas. And today, Vicky will show us something. So this present us this beautiful stamp set, Vicky.
Hi, everyone. So, usually on Mondays, we are focusing on a technique, we are focusing on a product. So, today I thought it would be fun to focus on my two stamp sets from the latest release, Christmas Plus. But just because they are not only for Christmas, they are great. Hi, Farrell.
Hi,
And
Farrell.
I think they are great for the starting of the new year. These are two stamp sets that can go beautifully together, and they are great to create planners, to create a calendar for the new year. They are great to create weekly planners or daily planners, or even monthly calendars, or even create travel notebooks. I think if you combine those two, there are so many different ways that you can use them, and I thought it would be fun today to show you some ideas. I'm not going to make a project from start to finish, but I'm going to show you all the elements and how you can combine them. I will make a couple of pages and I will show you some of them that I have already done as examples.
There's a very, very, very good news. Entonces, hoy vamos a jugar con este set de sellos de Vicky Papaioannou, que sale en su colección navideña, pero chicas, a ver, se puede usar todo el año. ¿Por qué? Porque es un set para crear journaling semanales, un montón de cosas, así que si los combinamos juntos, podemos hacer cosas increíbles. Así que cuidado con este set de stamps que es maravilloso. Ok.
So, one of the stamps is about the months. The other stamp, so this is about the month. You will find the grid, and I will show you how you can use that. You will find that maybe sometimes you have many rows, more than you need, and I will show you how to do that. You will also find that you get the days of the week, and they start from Monday, or if you want, they start from Sunday, because I know people in different parts of the world like to use their calendar in a different way. So you get both ways to stamp the dates here. And then you get all your months, and you get some fun elements here if you are doing into journaling or planning. It's also nice to just combine all of these. As well, you get four of these elements, and I will show you how you can use them. For example, if you have a birthday on the 17th, you can add a little heart or a little star on an event that happens on the calendar. And you can choose different colors for this one, depending on your preference. And then there is this stamp set that you can use for your daily planners. And this is the weekly one. So you get the days of the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, etc. And then you do get these lines. I will show everything on how you can use it. So you get those lines, and for these lines is where you can write your journaling, where you can write your to-do list, where you can write things that you have to do on a daily basis, or what has happened on your travel, or these are seven, and they were designed this way so that they can work as lines for one day of the week. So if you like, you can stamp these at the front, and again, you will find that you get Monday all the way to Sunday, or Sunday all starting from Sunday to Saturday. And this again is to accommodate all the different types of people like to use their calendars, starting from Monday or from Sunday. And again, you get a bunch of all those different elements that you can use for your planners to note things on top of your calendar. So I think that if you combine those two, you can come up with lots of ways to use them. And I think they are a starting point for these people who do planners, because you get everything you need to start with. You get the days, you get the months, okay? And then, of course, you will end up with this circle one, which is a really fun way to mark dates. And I will show you how it works later on.
So
So-
all these stamp set coming out from the mind of Vicky Papaioannou. So she designed something very, very interesting, and now we are going to discover why. Hello to all Italian friends. Ciao ragazze! Oggi giochiamo con questi stampi bellissimi di Vicky che ci consentono di fare calendari perpetui, settimanali, cioè combinati insieme sono una figata. Ok, so let's start.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can use this one to create a little planner or a little calendar. Let's say that you want to create a little present to give to someone for the new year. You can create your very own calendar and hand it out to someone so they can have the month, and then at the next page they can have, for example, something to write in. I'm going to make a couple of pages so you can get the idea of what I'm trying to explain. So I like to keep my stamps like that, and let's say today I'm going for a very clean and simple look. I'm not going for a vintage, I'm going for a very fresh and modern look. This means that my project is going to be nice, quick, and simple. And you can easily make daily pages in this way. You will not feel overwhelmed, like you have to do and stick lots of things on top. Just stamps can do the work. I will not even use my inks, which I always do. But of course, depending on the time that you have to spend, you can build up and make it even, fuller to make it look more beautiful. I'm going with the basics. So I will start with the basics, and I'm picking up this stamp.
Entonces, hoy vamos a hacer una cosa sencilla, sin tanto colorar, pero porque aprendéis a usar estos set de sellos.
Now, I'm working on my mixed media journal. You can make your own journal if you like by using papers, and I will show you. You can make your own journal by using papers from the scrapbook pad. So this way you will end up with lovely backgrounds at the back. I will show you examples that I have already done, but let's start with the basics first. So this is the mixed media paper. It's nice and thick, and it means that if I stamp on top, it's not going to bleed at the back. So I'm good to go. I can work on every page, front and back. This is very important.
We have a
However,
question from Tunde.
Yes.
Tunde. Vicky, how can I wash the sticky surface of the clear stamp in order to work again with stamping block?
I work with baby wipes for this matter. I just grab a baby wipe, and probably there is one that doesn't work here. Maybe let's say the Sunday doesn't work and it doesn't stick. The thing is that this is clinky. So after a while, it's going to grab dust here and it's not going to stick so well. What I do is just use a baby wipe, or you can go under the sink and wash it with water. Then you need to let it dry or use something that doesn't have lint. For example, I wouldn't use a towel to clean it because I don't want to transfer any lint on top of that. Once
So
you do
baby
that,
wipes.
it's going to be super sticky again. No problem at all. They are
Entonces,
designed to work every time. Just a little bit of water or a baby wipe.
Entonces vuelve a ser pegajosa con una toalletita húmeda. Hello from Greece, Maria Elare.
Hi, Maria. Yasu. So, one thing that you need to keep in mind when you are stamping on this specific book is that because you have the elastic, there might be a kind of wonky as you stamp. So, it's better to separate the page. This is a matter of fact. If you start sticking things on top and you stamp at the back, then this may be like that because you have stuck things behind. Always try to separate the page before stamping, just to make sure that you get a better stamping. But in any case, this is just a calendar for writing notes, so don't freak out if something doesn't work perfectly. You can always use a piece of washi tape. You can use some splatters on top to make it look like it was perfect. And you can always cover up mistakes if you use some rub-ons on your mistakes. It's not a problem. Okay, so if you see here, I did a little boo-boo. My hands weren't clean. Don't worry, I will show you how I cover up things like that.
Bene. Tenemos unas manchitas y ahora vamos a ver cómo se arregla. Así que no preocupáis, chica. Okay.
So I'm making a page for, let's start with December because it is December. Let's start with December here. And I'm making a page. Now, the easiest way to go is to just stick a photo. I have a few photos printed out. Just use your printer and print out photos. If you want, you can always use, instead of photos, you can use pieces from your scrapbook collections. Okay. Or you can use, just because this happened to be a diary, you can use real photos from your gifts, from your Christmas tree, from the cookies that you made. Okay, just use your photos. And then for the other side, I have a photo with cookies that I print out. And really quickly, you can come up with a page that can incorporate your memories. So I'm going to stick that here. Okay, and now this is for December. So I want to add the word December there. Let me grab the other stamp set.
Entonces, hemos puesto unas fotitas, pero claro, porque es un diario eso. Podéis poner vuestras fotos o los papeles de scrap, lo que quieran.
Of course, remember, instead of black, you can go with any color that you like. I am going for a clean and simple look just to show you the ideas. You can even blend color at the back. You can add ribbons, and I will add ribbons. Let's make it more pretty.
Okay.
Now, so this is the grid, and that's where I want to have my month. Okay, one way to do it is to just stick it there, just like I did here. I'm going to do it in another way just to show you that there are different ways that you can work with. So I'm going to grab this. Is this big enough? Maybe I need a bigger block. Let me grab a bigger block. Okay, so one way that you can do it is to incorporate some pattern paper here. So for example, you can grab any of your pattern papers and stamp that there. It can be even just a plain colored cardstock that you can cut out. I'm going to use white again because I'm going for the clean and simple look, but keep in mind you can use any pattern paper that you have.
Caroline, I have also a journal, and it's always nice to have stamp like this, of course, because these stamps are forever.
I think these are the forever stamps. If you are into scrapbooking and you want to do just a page, a 12 by 12 page of an event, you do have the months, you do have the dates. So I think it's one of those really, really versatile ones that you need to have in your stash. Now, I'm going
Vicky
to stamp
desde México, buenos días. Tenemos Perú, Catrín, hola, buenos días. Buenos días, chicas. Vamos jugando con los stamps de Vicky hoy.
So I have the grid. Now this grid is going to fit every month. Some months don't need to have so many because maybe the week will start here and then you need to go all the way down, but other months may start here and then the week is going to last there. However, I give you way more grids than you need so that you can make sure that every month is going to fit there. Now, about December. December start. The first grid is for the days.
Marina, we are so proud of you. Vicky kisses from Greece. I guess Marina is from Greece too, but we have a big, strong representatives of Greek artists in Stampedia.
Yes,
So
Antonis and me.
Antonis, Valasia. So we have a
Valasia from Cyprus. Yes. Well, Valasia is actually
Valasia.
from
I know
Greece.
that it's a different
Greek.
story, but it's different.
Yes. She's from Greece, but she's married and she's living in Cyprus since then. Now, I will show you that I picked the days. I'm going to stamp them here just to show you the general idea. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you have everything there. And for the December, the week starts 1, 2, 3 from Friday. Okay. And you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 of those rows. Now, I would go like that. You can use your handwriting. And you can go up on the corner if you want to leave space to add any of those little shapes here, like hearts and everything that you want to mark. Or you can go bigger and write the numbers bigger on the squares. It's really up to you how you want to customize it.
Don't forget the Valasia translator. Yes, Catherine, we are still there. Anyway. Yes, these calendar, these stamps are very useful for create calendar. But let's see how. Very nice.
And it ends at 31. That's December for us. Now, I don't need the bottom. I'm going to cut it out, and that's why I did that on a separate piece of paper. I didn't do it directly here. Another way that you can do it is if you don't want the bottom row, is if you use masking. You know how I do it? I usually use some of that.
Masking, yes.
Yes. I do it at the bottom row when I don't need it, just to show you some ways, because that's the main thing for today, just to show you how to use those stamps. So I will do that. And if I was very careful, I wouldn't go over that bottom line. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm going to take it off.
Good tips.
And then I'm going to stamp.
Entonces
So
tenemos
this
dos maneras para hacer un mes que no está completo, se falta una línea.
Yes. Of course, I didn't do a good job because I was in a hurry. But anyway,
the idea was very clear. Was very clear.
Yes, you get the idea. Just use a masking tape and don't forget to remove it before stamping. And don't ask me how I know. I did that mistake many times.
Crafty,
So,
what else we can do with those grids for Crafty? We wait the answer from you. So
from me or from
them? From her. She have to try, and we are showing one way to use it. Then you have to bring it your own.
Now I will show you another way. You can definitely stamp that grid on top of pattern paper, so you have a color at the back. You can use markers to color it. You can use your blending brushes to color it. Don't forget your blending brushes, and you have a calendar that is pink, red, green, whatever color matches your project. So I'm going to cut it out now so that I can stick it there. And I will show you another way that you can customize it, which is going to add some fun and blink on the project. Let me show you one more idea. Now, just because I'm going for a clean and simple look that has black and white and that theme, I'm going to work with black. However, keep in mind, you can use any color that you like. So I'm going to bring again the days, Monday, Tuesday, etc. And where is my baby wipe? There is my baby wipe. And let's do some embossing. So I'm going to bring the grid again, And I will emboss the grid. This time I need to add a label here at the top. I'm going to cover what I already have to make it different, to make it look different. So I'm going to use, no, this is not clean. Always make sure that you clean up, otherwise you contaminate your pad. That was black before. So,
muy importante limpiar bien antes de, estamos usando el embossing, técnica de embossing.
I'm not going to stamp the whole grid, I only need one row.
Natalia, un beso gigante para ti. Ajá.
I didn't press too hard, wait. Let's do it one more time, just to make sure. Yes, now it's better. So now I'm going to apply, let's apply the silver one.
Let's go with the silver. Okay.
Now this one has glitter inside, which is beautiful. It's going to be nice and shiny, and it really stands out against the black. And then let me cover this up.
And let's embossing. I received my pizza box today and I'm very, very happy. I love
That's
you,
Santa.
Santeria. We are so happy. We are so happy you received your pizza. Congratulations. And always post your project on Stampers Worldwide.
So Santa Claus arrived at her house really early.
And by the way, also for me, Santa came this morning. Ding, ding, ding.
Really?
Well, actually,
I'm waiting for a Santa box too.
Well, these are the new collection. I have yes. So I will open later.
I'm waiting for something like that too. I cannot wait. It's not here, Omar, yet. It's not here yet. So what I did was do the grid, stamp the dates on top again, and I'm going to heat set them.
Natalia desde Asturias, norte de España, bienvenidas.
So let's be nice and clean here before I make a mess with the glitter. And now imagine you can do that with any color that you like. It doesn't have to be black, okay?
No, okay. Never won a pizza box. Maybe one day it's be my turn. Yes, May. Yes, May. We have to make, maybe we can make 2 marathons a year. So we can give,
yes, why not? So we can give away even more.
More pizza boxes.
Yes, Samberia was very generous this year.
Yeah.
So many pizza
Tunde, where we can
boxes.
see the new collection. Wait, Tunde. Wait. But stay connected anyway. Always look at our Facebook page, so you will see when we'll present this new collection during the live, as always. So soon, next year.
So what I did was use my matte glue, just because I know that if it goes outside of the lines, it's not going to show. And then I can finally go ahead and stick it down. But that again was the version that takes a lot of time. You can definitely, if you are in a hurry, just stamp directly here. Of course, you need to be quite careful so that you do the trick with the page, like I did with this side, yes, to make sure that everything is nice. And then here you can write down your to-do list. You can write down your gift list, what you have to buy for everyone, or if this is a gift for someone, then they have the first month ready to go, and they can write for the month whatever they feel like. They can also write down here other things if they like. It's really up to you. Oh, and I forgot to cut out the bottom. Okay, you can always cut out the bottom. Yes, that's why I showed in the beginning. I did say it, but I didn't do it. Now, let's make it more interesting, just to show you that you can embellish it a little bit more if you use ribbons. Now, I have here ribbons from the same collection. These are from Christmas Plus collection, and I'm looking for. I like to keep everything together because you see, I cut out what I need to use. These are my scraps. I don't throw anything away, and I can use them again and again until they are all finished. So let's play with ribbons and let's embellish it. Since I do have kind of a silver theme here, you see the colors much beautiful here, and I have the silver on the writing of, I hope you can see the beautiful here.
Yes.
I'm going to play.
You can write a small quote on the empty grid block.
Yes, you can do that like a journal, definitely.
And Natalia, she has some problem to get our collection because they got out of stock very fast. Well, Natalia, I'm sorry but happy at the same time. Estoy triste y contento al mismo tiempo. Es que es que Stamperia tiene una temporada súper buena, así que los productos se agotan de verdad. Estamos produciendo más y cualquier duda o problema tenemos un chat en la página de Stamperia www.stamperia.com aquí y si tienes dudas, problemas, puedes escribirnos.
So you see, I'm just making sure that I use the silver ones from the snowflake ribbons, just to embellish the page a little bit more. And did you know, I find out that these are so wonderful. You can just use them with your finger and it transfers beautifully. No problem. So let's make another one.
And they are perfect with the clean design you want to give to this project.
Yes. Now, remember I did that? The fingerprint with the... Just use something to cover it up. No one will ever know.
Very well.
Don't freak out with mistakes. There is always something you can stick on top of it to cover it up.
That's what I always do. A cubrirla. Very simple. Aquí en Chile llega todo en Praven. Claro, problema no ya tiene todo de todo.
Now, we also have white ones. I have a white snowflake. I'm going to place it here just so you can see that you can embellish your photos as well. If you have photos, use ribbons over them. They work just fine. Of course, here I don't have a big of a contrast because it was gray underneath, but you see it transfers beautifully.
Esa es una idea muy buena. Entonces podemos usar los ribbons sobre las fotos y quedan genial. Una bella idea.
Also, don't use them as they are. You can always cut them out and use them in different areas. So that's what I usually do to make sure that I embellish even more areas. So I think this is ready. What do you think?
Absolutely.
If you make one page for every month, you can cover up. This fits 12 months and way more. That's why I started from December. It is a lovely gift. You can even cover up the front, do a little decoration at the front, and you can hand it out in the stocking for Christmas. I think it's a lovely calendar for someone. Now, I'm going to make a second page, exactly the same thing. I'm going to do it quickly now so that you can see that it is repetitive. You can do it again and again in no time. So again, this time I'm going to use something for January. So instead of using photos of December, I'm going to use something that represents January for me. So here I have the grid where I can write down what I have to do on January. And for me, January means Budapest. Because we are going to Budapest, all of us, the Stamperia family, for the convention. So I'm starting to travel, and that's why I'm going to use a photo of a plane.
It will be so cold, Vicky. Prepare yourself.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I
But
know
here we have
Farrell
like
is very
26
very
degree.
excited.
I don't know how it will be a shock, thermic shock.
I know it was snowing as far as I know last week. Yes, it was snowing there. So I'm going to add a little plane photo. And then on the other side, I'm repeating the same pattern. If you want to do something that has 12 pages, one for every month, and you want to give it as a gift, you don't want to spend hundreds of hours working on every page. Repeat the same. It's going to look clean and simple, thought out, and it's going to be super easy for you. And again, you don't have to print out photos. You can use from your Stamperia collections images. Just cut out squares from there. You have winter collections, you have summer collections for June, July, for August. Just use what you have for the different months.
Rita Maria
Flowers for
Castillo, Vicky, please demonstrate how to use the circle calendar. Yes, just wait.
Yes, I'll do it.
Un momento,
Next.
hay que esperar.
Yes. So again, repeat the same thing. Let me finish off this page. I'm going to do it really quickly now. I'm not going to count. I'm not going to do anything here. But again,
Yes, just to have the...
If you have some imperfections, your marker is your favorite tool.
Yeah.
Again,
se
don't
algo
watch
ha
out.
salido mal, con el rotulador le vamos a dar un toque. Un buon consiglio.
And what do we need to do? We need to stamp January. Again, I'm going to follow the same design.
Claro, vamos usando el mismo patrón. ¿Por qué dice Vicky? ¿Por qué? Porque primero, más sencillo, así repetir más rápida. Y después, todo parece más guay, porque cada página, cada mes estará en un conjunto muy chulo.
You see, yes, it's already done. You want to use some ribbons, you can use some ribbons to embellish it here. We have so many different collections that they would match any season. So here, for example, I can use still snowflakes because it's January, it's a winter month. So the snowflake ribbons are not just for winter, for Christmas. They are for every winter month. So that is the idea behind creating a calendar that is for every month. Now, let me show you another idea. I'm going to work on the same one, but you can, of course, use another one. I just want to show you different examples, and I'm just wasting one of these. So, page 1, page 2. Now, let's say you want to create a daily planner where every page is a different day, where you can write down your to-do list or you can write down what happened on that day. And again, if you're making a daily planner, don't freak out. You don't have to do a day every day. Just skip days if you didn't do anything. Let's be honest here. Sometimes every day is the same. We don't always go do and enjoy things.
Yes.
So don't feel pressure when you are doing an art journal. Sometimes people feel like they have to put something on every day. You don't. Just skip it. It's your journal. Nobody's going to put a mark on it. So I'm going to make a daily page now that is only for one day. Let's say it's Monday. It's Sunday. I picked Sunday, I think.
Okay. So, vamos creando una página por un día, el domingo, Sunday.
Then you will find we have some corners that you can use if you like to decorate. One has a tiny little heart. They are very cute. Let's use one of them. Now you can rotate this. For all your corners.
Very easy.
Super easy, and you have a little page. And then you can grab your lines again. Again, remember, separate the pages to make sure you have a good stamping.
Claro, hay que doblar la página porque sea plana y tener un sello bueno.
I made a little boo-boo there again because I'm not very careful. But again, use ribbons or whatever you want to cover it up. I have a space there where I can stamp. Oh, yes, that's how.
Ta-da!
You can write down what happened on that day, like, oh, we did some wonderful cookies, or we wrapped the presents on Sunday, and stick a photo there instead of posting it on your social media. And then you are ready to go. Daily page. One page for one day. You want to do 2 pages? I'll show you another idea. We still have lots of time. Yes, I can give you more ideas. Let's say we want to do Wednesday, but 2 pages because lots of things happened on Wednesday.
Entonces vamos a crear una página pero por un día entero, pero hecha por 2 hojas, 2 páginas.
Let's say this is my Wednesday. Let's say I have a couple of photos. Maybe I want to stick this photo and this, like that, and I want to write down what happened there. So let's do something fun. Instead of using stamps, I'm just going to use my marker. Just do some scribbly lines. Again, nothing has to be perfect. By creating this border, you kind of make a note that this is part of the same. You see how Wednesday, now you know that it's both pages for Wednesday. If you want to make it look more whimsical, you can add like that. A second line, wibbly, always wibbly lines. Otherwise, you have to bring out your ruler. And then, again, grab this one. Let's say you stick those pages there. Let's do it. Let's make it look like a real page where we went in the mountains. We went in the mountains. Come on. Yes. We went in the mountains and it was snowing. And then we had a lovely cup of coffee there. And of course, you need to add another one, another photo. Let's have another photo there with the people that we were with, having fun. And then use this. To stamp what happened. Now, I don't want to go all the way down, so I can always use masking.
Una máscara. Bien.
So easy ways. Then use some ribbons if you like. Use some stamps to embellish it. It's really up to you. I do have another stamp, by the way, from the same collection, and I can show you, that was designed so that you can decorate things from here. Like this one, for example, it fits exactly at the top of your calendar. So if you want, you can have leaves coming out from the calendar. Or you can use this. You can use this for a winter month. It would be beautiful. You see, this is a border. You can use it like that. It would match a winter scene. And this is not just for Christmas, although it came out with the Christmas Plus collection. You will find that you get stars. Stars are for rainy season. They are good for celebrations, birthdays. This is for the winter months. And then you have foliage, which is perfect for the rest of the months. So that was designed so that you can use it if you like for cards or whatever, but you can definitely combine it to embellish your planners. And now let's say we want to create a page like this one, but this time I want to have all the days of the week in one page. You can do it again with this one. So that's how this was designed. You just stamp this one. And remember, I told you the lines are 7. which means it is one for every day of the week. And then you can pick Monday to Sunday or Sunday to Saturday. And again, for this one, you can use a different color. Let's grab a different color just for the fun of it. I'm just making random images now, random pages, so that you can see some ideas. So you have here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you can write down your to-do list for the week.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a weekly page, a daily page, a 2-page for one day. You can come up with any alignment that you like for your journals. And now I'm going to show you how to use the round one, because I know this is the most interesting one, and it's kind of different.
Mm.
So for that, let me grab a piece of paper so that I can, where is it? Why it's not here?
Ha.
Wait. I know it was here in the beginning, but there it is. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it and I'm going to show it to you closer so you can see exactly what it's all about. I'm going with black because with black you can see better what is in that circle. So one of the circles is going to give you the months. Another one is going to give you the numbers, 1 until 31 for the date. And then another circle is going to give you all the days from Monday all the way to Sunday. I'm going to stamp it many times because I want to show you different ways to use it.
Entonces vamos a descubrir esto seguito redondo. Ciao Filomena, oggi giochiamo con gli stampi di Vicky per creare calendari settimanali, mensili, giornalieri. Fantastico.
Okay, so this is a way to write any date that you have without having to do anything else. All the dates that you need for the whole calendar, for the whole year, are here. So
Wow.
what you do is you can grab your marker and you can say, let's say that this page we created previously happened on a Monday. April 14th. You can cut it out and use it on your page. I will show you examples on how I used it. Another way to do it is instead of using a scribble, you can use these ones. The circle, the heart, the triangle, the star, or even the solid ones. So in here you will get only the outline. In the other stem you will get colored ones. So for example, let's say you wanted to have in blue. I'm using the circle here. You can circle like that.
Nice. They suggest to put in a wheel, in a spin.
Yes, so now I did create that beforehand for you. You can cut out one, then the second without cutting out the numbers, and then a third time without cutting out the days. So that's what you would get. Let me show them to you first separately. Okay, which means that if you want, you can color one. Let's say we color one. And you can have any color that you like. You can have them one on top of the other. Now I'm not even grabbing, I'm just using what is left on my brush. But anyway, you get the idea. You can use pattern paper for that, or you can use your brushes. So this is another fun way to do it. And then you can use one of those brads to put them together. Now, in my case, I was in a hurry when I was making the samples, so my hole is not at the center. I'm sure you can do a better job. Just to show you a different way to use it. And then, for example, you can rotate. And remember, we have one, if I can find it and it's not lost in my mess, we have this one. So you can stamp that. You can stamp that on your project and you can stick it so that it shows exactly where that happens. I think it's a really fun way for planners. Those people who do planners are going to love it. I'm going to show you a real example on how I used that. And I think I have another one. If I find it, I will show it to you. Give me a second. I think I did share that project. Anyway, I will find it and show it to you. So here is an idea where I incorporated many of the things that we did today. So I did stamp here. This is an August page that I did. I did use real photos from my vacation. And then this is pattern paper that I used for creating my booklet. Here you can see the round stamp. And that happened on August. For many days, you see, I used a marker to do that for many days because I was there for a week. So this gives you the opportunity to mark even more days than just one. And then at the center, you can either cut out another circle from the pattern paper or you can add other things on top to make it fun. The August is again from the August stamp set that I embossed. And then I used one of the older Stamperia's collections to embellish it. Then I do have another page, let me see. This is another page, I did show you this one. That was from last year, when we went to Budapest again. Again, same concept. And this is the weekly one, where I wrote what we have to do for every week. And I'm trying not to show you any private photos, you know. But I will show you for the examples. Then here is another one that I did. Again, the same concept. Here I used pattern paper for the calendar, and you can see that it has a different color. I matched it with this side of the paper. I did use a stamp with the lines so that I can write down my to-do list, and that was a page for December. Where I did September, you see, the concept is always the same. I just use the same stamps again and again, combining them with photos or with pattern paper. Now, all the examples that I showed you were in this journal that is the A6 journal from my journal collection. However, you can easily make these longer ones. These are made from Stamperia collections. If you use the 8x8 one, I'm going to show you now how easy it is to do it.
Oh, no, Danka. Danka asked me if I'm well. No, I'm just a little bit sick, but I will be fine.
You're good.
Day.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me make sure that I'm not using any new collections. Ta-da! This is not a new collection, right?
No, precious.
Not doing any. This is our latest collection, Stamperia, right? So it's super easy to make a journal like this one, to use all those stamps to make journal pages, to make a notebook that is easy for you to use. If you use pattern paper that is front and back, like B-sides. You see, this doesn't have a big, like this one, for example. It looks like a background page. So I'm going to use another one. Let's find one. Okay, now all you have to do is to fold them in half. Bring your folder, fold them in half. These are 8, so I'm going to fold it 4.
Entonces, ¿cómo se hace la libreta que os enseñó Vicky? Muy sencillo. Tomar los papeles de estampilla que están imprimidos por dos lados y están fenomenal
Now
y
this is,
doblarlo en dos.
and it is the easiest way to use previous pattern paper that you have from previous collections, because the collections comes every month, and I feel sad when I don't use them. I don't want to store them. I want to use them somehow. So you can make booklets like this one inside the other. And then if you like, you can use white paper in between, like this. This is the example we did before, but anyway, you get the idea. If you cut out the same, you can even have smaller or larger pieces of paper in between coming to make it
Yes,
look like
yes.
a junk journal. So you will end up with this. That's exactly the same thing. And of course, you can use some thread to tie it at the center, or you can use your sewing machine all along here, or like I did here, which was the easiest one, I just use my stapler. I just
Okay.
staple them. Yes, I have one of those staplers that turn around, so they make life easy when it comes to this type of pages. So it's just a stapler. Okay? Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Okay, so that's how I made this. And this can be a travel journal, it can be one of your calendars. Just play with what you have. And I'm sure that you will be able to come up with lots and lots of ideas.
Crafty I am. I still can cut up my Stampedia paper so hard. Be using up my older Stampedia.
Yes,
No, please,
but you
please.
have to
No.
use them.
Do it, do it,
Otherwise,
do it.
it's the best way to buy the new collection, because you will say, "Oh, I have used the previous one. I don't have any paper left." It's the best.
No, no, and it's very stupid, by the way, because last week I bought a new shirt. It's very
Yes,
nice, and 2 days ago I say, okay, I'll put it, and then I say, no, I will wait for a special occasion. Then I
but
say,
then
why I have to
why?
wait for a special occasion? So I put
Exactly.
it on.
You
Sometimes we have this,
just
you know,
That's true.
just
That's
do
true.
it.
I know that the Stamperia papers are always very beautiful, and the images are making it so hard for us to cut them out. But you have to buy two pattern papers,
Yeah,
two paper
Blanche say
pads,
the same. Yeah.
yes, so that you can use front and back. And then you just have to be brave. Be brave and use what you have. This is
Mhm.
going to give you lots of happiness.
Exactly. Pues, chicas, hemos tenido un montón de ideas su cómo podemos utilizar estos dos sellos che sono meravigliosi, quindi tante idee per usare questi stampi che ci consentono di lavorare veramente all'infinito, giornalmente, settimanalmente, mensilmente. Estos sellos nos dejan trabajar, crear cosas, journaling, diarios semanales, mensuales, son maravillosos. La verdad que es dos juntos y just with two stamps you can really make your friend happy, because it's a beautiful present, by the way, and specific for these years. The years is starting, so it's a very
Yes.
beautiful idea.
I think you can even create a calendar for yourself. Like you can you can make the different pages, one for every month, and then if you have one of those machines that you add the spiral on top, or maybe you can use just two normal rings at the top, like we do, like these ones. So like that, this is my
No.
swatch. But instead of that, you can make something similar and have on each one the day, the calendar, like January, February, March, and have something that you created. And you can even use different pattern papers for every one of the day of the month. You can be really creative with these stamps. You can come up with so many ideas, really.
Absolutely, very pretty. The commenting, thank you, Vicky. Always great masterclass. You're amazing.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Yes, so nice.
Thank you.
So, ladies, I think that we gave you an overview of this stamp set. So I think for today is enough. And nothing. Thank you so much, Vicky, to being with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're always
I
incredible.
hope I gave them some ideas on how they can play for the rest, because most of the people have already done the Christmas cards or the Christmas ornaments. So I thought something for the new year would be fun as a project today. And then I have to send my wishes to everyone because I don't have another live before the next
No,
year. Yes, I think I have another live mid-January, which means that I hope you will all have a wonderful holiday season. You will have fun with your loved ones. Yeah, all the best wishes to everyone.
but if you want to have special greetings from Vicky, please follow her on her social media, because for sure she will
Yes,
always posting beautiful videos. So
yes.
you will back
And we
the
did
next
that
year.
with Samperia. Yes, if
Oh,
you want to see how we did all this,
yes.
these are shared in my account and Stamperia account together. So if you haven't seen them, one by one, you can see how fun it is to play with them. They are all Stamperia products just by sticking ephemeras or just by using your die cuts to come up with lovely ornaments for your tree.
Mm.
In our Instagram account. Yes, Omar,
Okay.
that's where
Yes.
you have them. Yes, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you will see how to make this beautiful Christmas project. Next live together, let me see, will be tada, Monica Paruta, Damiano Casanova. Qui abbiamo...
Oh,
mi encanta, wow, nice name. Artemarket.it. Quindi io vedo Christmas Project, muy bien, Snow Paste. So, very interesting. I think in Italian, penso in italiano, ragazze, 14 dicembre, con Monica e Damiano, un uomo, finalmente, a man. It's raining man. Alleluia. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. Ojalá, maybe one day, but we have a man in a live. I can wait. Very nice.
yeah.
I always enchanted by men when they create,
Yes,
cook.
you do. I can still remember your live when you did that beautiful shirt and
That's
farewell.
it. Yes, I
It's
love
a
it.
legendary live.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Vicky. I leave you
Thank you.
with the video of the Create Happiness by Vicky Papaioannou, and see you with Monica Paruta next this week.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye bye. Efkaristo. Efkaristo. Ciao ciao.
Hi everyone, it's Vicky Papaioannou here, and today I'm introducing my new Stamperia collection, Christmas Plus. It contains products that can add that extra touch on your Christmas project. And let's start with the ribbons, lovely designs in silver, gold, white, and a touch of red, cleverly designed to match all the Christmas Stamperia collections. In the collection, you will also find 2 packs of ephemera that have that vintage look and feel. Frames, mailboxes, letters, flowers, everything in neutral colors so you can match it with any one of your collections. In the other ephemera pack, you will find tickets, film frames, postal stamps, and again, these are not just for Christmas, very versatile and can be used to make any cluster look fuller. In the new collection, you will also find 2 clear stamps perfect for creating calendars, daily planners, traveler's notebooks, and even bullet journals. Then a clear stamp set for your Christmas projects, 9 different designs that you can use them in combination or just separately. And then a more versatile clear stamp set with foliage but also stars and snowflakes for your Christmas projects. In this collection, you will also find these amazing journal organizers, 2 sizes, one that fits the A5 journals and another one that fits the A6 ones, and there are 4 nice and sturdy elastics inside that will hold 4 different journals. In the package, you also get 4 metal corners to embellish all the corners of your album, if you wish so. You get the metal corners for both the sizes, and both albums are wide, front and back, and also on the each side, which gives you the opportunity to embellish them any way that you like. And you can see here an example of how it can fit the A6 as well as the A5 journals, leaving lots of space to add 4 of them inside and enough space for you to make those journals quite bulky from your projects. So here is an example of how I decorated my organizer on the outside with the Olala collection. It fits 4 big journals on the inside. And of course, remember, you can make your very own notebooks to fit inside by using the beautiful pattern papers that you already own. The larger size that fits the A5 journals is also available in a canvas cover that has that lovely ivory color. Again, comes with 4 elastic bands as well as the 4 metal corners. And our Stamperia dye inkpad collection is growing by adding 6 new colors in the line. Here is a color swatch on all the new colors. I did a heavy application of the ink at the bottom of the swatch so you can see how the color looks when it's saturated, and at the top for a softer look I just used our blending brushes. And then we have 7 colors of embossing powders, beautiful shiny colors that are going to add that extra touch on your Christmas projects. You can see sparkling gold, antique gold, silver, sparkling snow, a beautiful holiday red, beautiful green, holiday green, as well as a blue one. And of course, for doing our embossing, we need a juicy ink pad, so we have a new one from Stamperia, as well as a couple of embossing pens. In clear and black, they have a fine tip, so you can combine them with the embossing powders and add that extra detail on your projects. And last but not least, 4 colors of contour liners. Add dots, lines, create borders, add that extra special touch on your projects. When it dries, it stays dimensional, holds its shape, and it doesn't crack. You will find them in 4 colors: gold, old gold, iridescent, and white. Use the products from the new Christmas Plus collection to add that extra touch on your projects and to take them to the next level. I cannot wait to see what you create.